try to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the 42. Connection made. Travis Etienne. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. And with that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the pistol, Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, Williams. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left with fourth down here.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed. Just kind of a confidence builder. An offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Ooh, poor choice to bring this one out. Instead of the 35, Bronx, they're going to start shy of that 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he does not make it out of the end zone. Just couldn't find his way across. They contain him for the safety. Well, I don't know if I've ever seen this before, partner. The first time they touch the ball, somehow it ends up as a safety.
Somehow, some way. How about we just call it unfortunate for one side? But I tell you what, if we get a safety on the first touch of this game, I can't wait to see what we're in store for today.
Nice positivity there. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears widen their lead to 11 in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers.
Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jamar Turner ending that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Brought in, Ty Felton. Still has some space inside the 35. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
One after try, good by Riker. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4. Good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you checked down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
And the defender comes away with it. Tyreek Stevenson has it. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Williams on 1st down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. And that was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
McCarthy trying to get on 2nd down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
12 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Throwing again now, McCarthy. He brings it in, and this one doesn't go far.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Another throw here for McCarthy. That one's good to McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Loud McCarthy with a touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Into the red zone. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Motioning right is Edwards. Here's ETN to begin the drive. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
On my play sheet, kid, I've got draws and screens in the same area. Those are the areas you want to attack a defense when they're getting too far upfield. That defense got upfield, and that draw did the rest.
We've slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams to throw on first. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 14 on the play. Second down.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, Williams. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Luther Burden. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Takes it in at the 26. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offense in the hurry up here.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45.
23 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. 18, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He has it at the 5! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Vegas!
Here's Williams again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. He's got room to roam here. And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. That one connects. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Williams throwing again here on second down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tight end in motion left. Williams on first down. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
He's back to throw. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79, left wing, 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
18, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Traffic, Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. That pass complete to McMillan. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's good to Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that interception.
At their own
They worked
37
hard to
yard line.
have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Williams to throw on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So second down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in ways they just have not been able to do so far.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
It's a gain of 17.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again, Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Luther Burden. And that means third down coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down, here's Williams. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Again, it's Williams. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
The throw left side finds Burden. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Vegas!
Williams set to pass. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Vegas!
They send a receiver in motion right. First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
Throw on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All right, partner. It is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. He cuts it right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
42-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That's completed right side. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Vikings hold both a football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Looking underneath, it's Jones. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The lead looks safe, but the Pels staying down. They're going for this. McCarthy to throw for it. He's got to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They'll run here with Jones. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Back to Jones. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They'll run with Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings close to beginning the year 4-0. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Meg. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it, with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Williams. Fits it through the middle. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Odunze's got it, right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st down, Chicago.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction. How well the defense had that one covered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! 2 possessions. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
38, Bears 25.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send and fly. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawks, go.
They'll start with a give to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going to pass it here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Put the body on the line for his team. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So it's a win for the Vikings. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.